up now, National Guard. Comes the time, the fave, around that 2:25 mark, the lights on. Lets them go pretty quickly, and Down Force and Export Man the last two to leave, and bouncing out Brooklyn Pier, Patristic away well, comes a time out wider. Misty Lad is up fourth early on, Bombay Style back on the inside, Down Force up to midfield with Soleil, she's out there deeper. Then National Guard third to last, Zachariah Bow and Export Man is the last one. On settling, it's Patristic leading, and at the 1,000 is in front by about a half to comes a time the outside. Brooklyn Pier about 2 lengths away third, a length Misty Lad fourth. Bombay Style is back with Soleil, and then followed by Down Force fourth to last. National Guard is next with Zachariah Bow on the inside, and a length and a half away Export Man the last one. 700 metres to go, Patristic leading a length on the favourite. Comes a time in second placing, 2 lengths to Brooklyn Pier third, a length and a half Bombay Style on the inside of Misty Lad, and then Soleil, the mare's out there wider. Down Force in the centre, Zachariah Bow going up on the rail. National Guard is second last, and the youngster Export Man is last at the 400. Patristic comes to the turn for Bennett, leading comes a time who's close up on the outside. Brooklyn Pier comes 3 deep. They were followed out wider by Misty Lad, Soleil and National Guard from well back. Closer to the inside, Zachariah Bow and Bombay Style on the inside as comes a time had reached the lead. Brooklyn Pier is trying to haul in. Comes a time is fending Brooklyn Pier. Export Man from last for a place, but comes a time, makes it 2 in a row and beats either Brooklyn Pier or Export Man, with Down Force up for fourth with Zachariah Bow and Misty Lad. National Guard closer up out wider. Bombay Style back behind them. Patristic's tied back second to last, and Soleil the last one home. Comes a time at 2:30 and $1.20 has beaten either Export Man or Brooklyn Pier in a photo for the minors, and it's 2. Comes a time, 5 holds second Brooklyn Pier, just in front of 4 Export Man, and 6 Down Force running fourth. 2, 5, 4 and 6. National Guard out there wider has finished in 5th with Zachariah Bow in 6th. 1:22.52 the time, 122.52, and it is 1.5 the winning margin to comes a time. Another winner today for Chris Parnham, prepared by Michael Grantham. It's won by a length and a half with a short half head second to third. Short half head between second and third with comes a time and a sectional of 35.08. 35.08 the sectional. So back-to-back wins after a line of 3 consecutive seconds prior to that for comes a time. Gelding Bayer Brown in colour by Sessions out of Let's Go, raced by Sea Fox and A Stecco, prepared to victory by Michael Grantham, and Chris Parnham in the saddle with another winner for him today. Fending off Brooklyn Pier, who's held second, ridden by Pat Carberry for Neville Parnham. And the 4-year-old is by Magnus out of Top Show, raced by N and Mrs. C. Parnham, R. Pearson, M. Fagan, and Ridgeport. And a third going to 4, Export Man, only a lip away. Andrew Castle, Steve Wolf, the 3-year-old Gelding by Playing God out of Bundlert, and is raced by S. Wolf, G. Evans, T. Alman, G. Armanasko, L. Benson, T. Guelph, Joy, K. Loveridge, D. McAuliffe, N. Walton, B. Wolf, and K. Batterston. 1.5 lengths to comes a time. I'll pay about 230, 120, 180 the runner-up, and 520 for third. Back in fourth, Down Force. Winner is returning. Comes a time. A couple today for Chris Parnham. 2 in a row comes a time. It's prepared by Michael Grantham, who's now with Britt Taylor.
Thanks very much, Matt. I have Michael Grantham down here in the yard. Talk us through the run as you saw it. You were watching with Ryan Hill, and just detail what you were thinking and what you were saying out loud.
Look, he's obviously very good when he's in the breeze because he's very versatile and he can relax in those sort of aspects of the race. So I was a little bit, obnoxious when Chris was sort of sitting up a little bit pretty at the top of the straight, but I was very, delighted with the way he let down.
You absolutely were. You were a bit worried, thinking, oh, does he need to go? Does he need to go? Never fear. That's why you've got Chris Parnham aboard, and Ryan Hill let you know about it too, didn't he?
Yeah, we were sitting up there and said, come on, Chrissy, get going. Don't sit too pretty. And Ryan said, that's why we're up here and he's out there.
He is indeed. That's why you have the best in the business on board. We spoke pre-race. You said how happy you've been with how he's going, but he's just such a consistent sort of horse. Every time you've taken him to the races, he's really put in.
Yeah, he's, it's like everyone's other horses, and that he's an absolute delight to have around the stable. He doesn't step a foot wrong, and he's very, you could say easy to train. he's a very cool customer. So just those sort of maintenance gallop tops him off perfectly.
There's a 78 plus 1400 next week. Do you give consideration to backing him up off 7 days?
To be honest, I might just speak to Foxy, the owner, and he's done a very good job this time in, and I nearly thought maybe just give him a spell this time, or just see what's around. He could come back for those Belmont listed races now, and he could draw a barrier, and he could sit in behind him and earn some good money from there. So I don't know. My gut's telling me no, he probably won't back up.
Do you get the feeling that he might be looking for the paddock soon? I mean, it's hard to say when he's still racing and winning.
No, well, I know when Justin had him, I watched all his replays and the dates of when they run, and he does back up very well. So I'm just going to see what he has to do on the feed bin.
See how he pulls up. Well done here.
Thanks, Britt.
There is Michael Grantham. A wonderful performance with Comes a Time here. He's done a great job this preparation. Before that last start win, it was 3 seconds, and behind some pretty nice horses. This'll Test Your Clairvoyance, that day that Kenny Luck got him. So a wonderful, consistent galloper, and makes it 2 in a line with Chris Parnham aboard.
And he certainly does. It's 2 in a row for Comes a Time. Chris, you look like you were riding with supreme confidence today. Mickey G was saying he was watching the race and thinking you were sitting a bit pretty at the top of the home straight, but he looked like you had a lap full of horse underneath.
Yeah, I was pretty happy in the run. The tempo of the race was quite genuine, so I didn't want to sort of pressure the leader too early. I just mindful that we'd done a little bit of work in front, so... but no, he had a good kick and he was too strong. He's
probably getting to the point now in his ratings. He was pretty similarly rated to a horse like Bruce Almighty earlier in the day. Is it about time for him to test that next level?
Yeah, not too sure what's around for him now, but he definitely feels like he'll measure up in 78 plus grade pretty comfortably, so see where that takes him.
A word on Left the Building out of the Karrakatta?
Yeah, he ran well. He had a perfect run throughout, just sort of beaten by a few better on the day, but he does appear like he'll be a better 3-year-old.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
Chris Parnham wins on Comes a Time for Michael Grantham. The Amelia Punk Wines handicap taken out by Comes a Time. One more race to come here from Ascot.
And ladies and gentlemen, correct weight has been notified to the running of race 8 of the day. The Amelia Park Wines handicap, correct weight on the 8, 25416.
Give me that sweet tea, you think I'm playing? I need it all night, no sleep. You can get it in the kitchen if we're sweating at the sheets. Like, operator, you got me like, Mike Jackson. Think on, I'm getting thicker. And I can make you boil up, baby, let it simmer.